y a une autre belle journée ensoleillée et on s'attend à ce que ça dure le special buzz.
I know you're gonna dig this.
All right, it's a Dave and Chris show on the new WJJG AM 1530, and we welcome you to call in at 1-708-493-1530, and we're proud to announce that after only 1 month of broadcasting, the Dave and Chris show is the most listened to Friday night show in Australia from Chicago, right?
That's absolutely true.
Yes, and Christopher
the majority
Garlington
of the people visiting our website leaving comments are from Australia.
And they listen to the show. So WJJG...
I love your show. It's great. We listen to it when we put the shrimp on the barbie.
Well, you can't tell Mr. Gentile, though, that WJJG is now being listened to in Australia.
That's a signal right there, man.
He's going to charge you more.
It charges more.
Oh, my left just went out right now.
And we're joined here today in the studio by, of course, Matt, the Paris Hilton worshiper, and actually my lovely wife is here today, but I don't think she's going to talk on the radio.
No, try to get her to talk, man. Poker. Hit her with something.
Then she'll smack
Does
me.
that mean I can't curse as much because she's here?
You can't curse as much because Matt's here with his finger poised over the button.
Well, I mean, you can, but half the show is going to be edited out.
It's all right. Hi, I'm Chris.
We had the one interview when John was here when we had Detective Zuli on. There was actually a word that got past John because we all look at John. Who's going to hit some button somewhere?
No, we're old
what?
ones.
I got it. I think I caught it, though, on this end, which is important.
Word was thruster.
All right. So, hey.
That's it. That's our whole show.
Hey, thanks for joining us. No, we do have one announcement, though. We have...
Why are you pointing at me?
I don't know. I'm just
You
pointing.
make me feel urgent, man.
I'm
You make me
sorry.
feel like I was supposed to do something.
We are going to be having a...
Why are you waving your hands over there?
I'm Italian, yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're going to be
So
having
not
a...
Italian. I'm a David Haynes.
We're going to be having a live broadcast on Friday the 13th, our Spooks, Smokes, and Spirits show. Sorry, I'm trying to do that without spitting too much. At the Three Counties Pub at 5832 North Milwaukee. I think it's 5832.
I love that place.
Three Counties Pub, it's a great place.
You know what I like about
They're
it?
also our new sponsors, Three Counties Pub.
I like it because, A, their bartender's cool.
Yeah.
All right? She's got a killer Irish accent.
Oh, I love those. All the owners have the accents.
They're
too.
awesome. But most importantly, I can walk there.
Yes, and walk home or stumble.
Stagger. I swagger there, stagger home.
I actually don't even have to cross a busy street to get home.
I noticed that. You actually just hop the fence in the back, fall in the dumpster, crawl out, come in the bar.
So we invite everybody to come out. It's going to be an extended version of the Dave and Chris show. Mr. Gentile just told us we
Much
can do.
more banjo than normal.
Yes, we'll talk about...
The entire second half of the show will be devoted to Alabama.
But that's not what the Spooks comes from. We're going to be talking about ghosts and spirits is whiskey and smokes is cigars. So
see, if we were smart, we'd probably do the whole ghost thing in October.
Well, I invited that author Ursula Bielski on the show. And,
outstanding. Dave, do you believe in ghosts?
I have informed her that you do not believe in ghosts, so be prepared for
ruins that whole
questions.
I started to set it up, and you blew it right there.
Sorry.
Well, let's go to the next thing. And in news, spam in the news.
I don't know if I do or not. I suppose I believe that there are things out here that nobody can explain. Whether or not that's the stamp of spirits left behind, I don't really know. I've never actually seen a ghost.
City policy.
I've never actually seen a ghost, but then I've never seen God, and I believe in God. So,
my wife thought there was a ghost in the house the other day. I'm sorry, I said it again.
Your attorney, you mean?
My attorney thought that there was a ghost in the house the other day because we're downstairs cleaning the basement, just us, okay? And a pair of socks came flying out of nowhere and hit her in the head, I swear, on a stack of Macintosh user manuals, okay? They came out of nowhere and hit her in the head, and she goes, "Did you throw that?" I said, "I swear to God, I did not throw those socks at you. I don't know where they came from." That was weird.
Yeah, you're going to stick with that story, for until she has some other proof that you
she really and my whole family other than me are total believers in ghosts. They cannot wait till that one day in their life when they all go, "Oh my God, look!" and collectively pee their pants.
Yeah, there's a Lincoln and Fullerton right there by the Biograph Theater. There's supposed to be a ghost of John Dillinger that runs from the Biograph Theater down the street to the alley and turns into the alley, and then he falls, and that's where he got shot and he dies. Now, I'm not saying I believe that what I saw was John Dillinger, but I did see a guy run from the Biograph Theater to the alley. Now, I wasn't in a position to see what happened in the alley. And then by the time I drove up to the alley, he was gone.
Could have
He could have ran down the alley.
Door or
Could have ran
continued
down the alley.
running. Or
On the other hand, I think I would have seen him if he had still been there. I was there pretty quick.
my son screamed in the middle of the night the other night. Just screamed. The kind of scream
Night
where
terrors?
I don't know. There's screams you ignore. Your kids scream and you're like, I'm not even going
It's
to
a
go.
bad
I'm not
joke.
going to go there. I'm not going to go. If they're hurt, if they're bleeding, they'll come up.
They'll come to
They'll come upstairs if they're bleeding, or they'll say my name or something like that. But this is one of those screams where there's not a ... at the end of it. And he thought he saw a ghost in our house, and he was completely shaken, like completely just disrupted, And he was just bawling his eyes out. He said it just like peeked out of the bathroom and looked into his room, and when he looked up, it jerked back. And I'm like, you could have just been seeing nothing. It could have been just you were asleep and you dreamed it. Like,
Oh, I swear to God, it's not a God. It's anything. Oh, my God. It looked at me.
Yeah, last night my son came in the room at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So first of all, there's this ghostly figure of my son standing over the bed, and I look up. I go, what? And my kids when they walk in the middle of the night, whether bad dream or whatever, they don't really want to talk to me. I'm not the one they're coming to see.
really, I just can't imagine that.
They're coming to see mommy, but in this case, I go, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And she, was right there, not moving, so he had to talk to me because and he thought that somebody was trying to get into the house. Now, I had been up for a few minutes anyway, which was probably me walking around, but he swore he thought for sure somebody was trying to get in the house. I had to get up and take him around the house, show him all the doors. I went out on the deck. I'm looking around, make sure nobody's there. He made me, and he followed me while I checked out the house to make sure it was okay.
Did he like cling to you?
No, we just watched.
All right, well, whatever.
Okay.
On to other things. Ghosts are not real, people. Just get over it, all right?
All right.
Neither
Well, we'll talk-
Sasquatch,
we'll-
Atlantis, the Bermuda Triangle. It's all a load of feces.
We will talk about that, though, more on Friday the 13th at
Oh, yeah, I can't
Three
wait to
Counties
talk to
Pub.
this
That's
lady.
going to be fun.
But she doesn't investigate that stuff. She just writes about it, right?
She's more of a historian. Yeah, I don't think she
So I
investigates.
can't, like,
them.
bring my bottle of plasma or like ghost plasma or anything like that.
But she grew up. I think she grew up in a haunted house.
Can I
in my
keep going?
neighborhood.
Who you going to call, like, the whole time? Hey, who are you going to call? Dave and Chris Show at 708-493-1530.
Hey, it was a good segue there. That was good.
Thank you.
And you could listen to this show and past shows on our website, on our newly revised and will be revised more website at perfectlyharmlessradio.com. www.
That's right. You can even log in, leave us comments. You can play our old shows. You can read our about section, including when Matt has an about section.
I do.
Yeah,
Sweet.
It says nothing.
Do I?
No, actually, it talks
nothing
about how
about-
we fear you because you have your finger poised over the banjo button.
That's right.
So one slip of the tongue is like ding, 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 ding.